I didn't know you could jump up here. Hello, ladies and gents. I'm the Rev. This is Romero's Aftermath. And if you're thinking it looks familiar, that's because the developers got the rights and all of the various assets from Infestation Survivor Stories, which was DayZ, and they have broken from OP Productions. And now it's just the dev team running things. So it's a little different situation, but it is just really pre-early alpha here, you know. Ooh, ready to eat meal. Ooh, those are good catches. And you can tell, I mean, it's the frame rate's a little jerky. We're going from 30 to 24, back and forth. Even just standing here, you can see how things are jerky. You know, and you expect that from something this new. This is really, really new stuff. These guys just put most of this out. Anything good in here I need? And you know, it's really got the potential to be a cool game. I think so. So, see if we can find some more zombies real quick here, and then I'm going to show you guys how to survive, because this game definitely has potential. Wow, someone must have just come through here and pulled all the zombies, which isn't that hard to do. They actually need to add more zombies to the city. They're pretty good around some of the other bases and stuff they have out there. They have partially built military bases, which aren't too bad. But wow, it's like a desert, which also means that everything's already probably been gone over. So it's one good way to tell real quick if an area has already been, you know, all the loot's been taken out of an area. If you run through and you don't see, uh-oh, did I hear something? Don't see any zombies. There's one. Hi there, handsome. Miss me. And yes, you can outrun them. It's very easy to do. Where they get you is when it's 2, 3. Yeah, here's another one. What's up, dude? Later. Come on now. Whoa, hey. Don't be that way. Don't go away mad. Just go away. Whoa. Woohoo. All right. Can you come up here? Oh, you can't come up on this one, huh? Uh-huh. Anyways, let's take a nice little look here. Hello. A little closer. Really? Anyways, so you can jump up here and do this to get away from the zombies. You see all these stacks over here. You can do that and get loot. Ooh, tools. Ooh, and parts. I need that one. Uh-oh. You can see here. And yeah, I mean, you'll wind up getting, you know, you'll have, oh, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 zombies after you. You just jump up here, wail on them a bit till you kill them all off, and then you can go. Your C button pulls you back and forth from first and third person position. You can see there's all kinds of packs everywhere. These packs, you start out with a real small pack, and then as you run around, you get bigger and bigger packs. I think I found the biggest one so far. But I don't think I'm going to be able to find one of the special little loot things. Anyways, there are small little crates, little loot items. Nails and screws. Take that. That's metal. And you can get anything from blueprints, which is what you need to build a whole bunch of various things, including weapons, some barriers, things like that. Or you can get bigger packs, like you see I'm wearing here. You can get weapons, And like I got this spiked baseball bat. You see I got another one already good to go. Here's a quick little look. You've got, weapon slot, melee, armor, 4 quick slots, and then you've got all of this you get to manage, which is always fun. You basically go through, you break down, you get the things that you need, and then you build your base. Yes, you can build bases in this. You heard me right. So folks, hold on. When we come back, I'm going to show you how to basically survive quick and dirty. I'm going to show you guys how to get clean water, fresh meat, build your base, all those various things. So hold on, and we'll be right back, and I'll show you those things. All right, folks. So after our little run through the city, giving you guys an idea of what the in general gameplay is, let's go over all the cool features that they now have. So we're standing here in our lake. Right up there is our new base. And of course, if you hit the I key, go into your inventory. Now zone compass is something that you can find so that you can see up in the right hand corner. It shows you what direction and such you're facing, as well as a frames per second. And it's pretty close. I have fraps going, and yeah, they're about the same. Anyways, we've got 2 different types of body armor here, right? They're both class 1, but you can get more and more. But the better the armor, it seems like the heavier they are. And you do have to worry about your weight, your kilograms that you're carrying. You can see I got an extra spiked baseball bat here. And then I've got a whole bunch of just various things you can pick up. There are, of course, guns. I've only been able to find a scope. Sucks. There are also vehicles, if you can find them. So far, I've seen a police car and an ambulance. And you need a filled fuel pod, not an empty one. Then, of course, we've got a whole bunch of various foods. And I ate. And anytime you consume anything, be it a pop or a canned good, you always want to take and break into, because then it is added to your metal, which you will need to help build things. See, I got some raw meat here, too. Now, water. Water is easy to come by. It's not too terribly difficult. Running around, you can pick things up. You can pick up clean water, or you can pick up dirty water, 1 liter and 0.37 liter. Of course, that fills you more than this one does. Anyways, if you find dirty water, all you have to do, if you have the purification tablets, right, is hit purify, and boom, it's up here now, and it's purified. So, you're saying, well, I've got a bunch of empty containers, but I don't have anywhere to put water in. All you got to do is find one of the rivers that, there we go, run through the whole map here, and they're everywhere, as you can see, along with little safe zones that have no spawns in them, but they do have a global inventory, so you can put some things there. At this point, this game is still early alpha, and there are bits and pieces to it, so you got to take that in mind. Anyways, back to what we were doing. So we're standing in the river, and all you have to do is go fill bottle. You can now, of course, you could break it into plastics if you have plenty of them and you don't need them. But fill bottle, fill bottle. So now, where did it, oh, there it is. So now we've got a couple of options. We don't want to use all of our purification tablets because that's for emergencies, and you see we can do it here. So at this point, we're going to go up to our base, and I'll show you guys what you do to purify water. It's very easy, and it's the same thing to cook. We'll do some cooking, we'll do all kinds of stuff, and then I'll show you guys how to build the base. But I wanted to get you some basic survival skills in here. Now, you do start out with a combat knife. Now, and a few other things, but it's nothing all that big. Now, one of the first things, when you get the mat for it, the blueprint, is an animal trap. Right? It's continuous meat. Unless the devs change it. So, and you can stand here, give it 10 minutes, you'll get a crap ton, and we'll go cook some of that. But anyways, and that's the whole thing that we're going to be doing next. And it's a question, you do start out with one portable fire that you can put anywhere. Now, hopefully, I haven't tried yet, but let's see. Whoop, wrong button. So we go to crafting, fire, and replaceable campfire. You craft it. Dun-dun. Go back to your backpack. Find it. Put it in one of your slots. One of your 4 slots here. You've got a melee slot, a weapon slot, 2 armor slots, and then 4 quick slots for food. I've got binoculars in there. I'll show you guys those in a sec. So let's see if we're in luck. And we are. It'll let us put it right there. So once you've got a little fire going, and it is on a timer, it doesn't just permanently go, so you want to keep that in mind. But you just walk up to it, and you can see we've got 2 purification tablets, right? And if and when you choose to do this, make sure that you cook and purify everything at once. So purify, purify, purify. And we've still got our 2 tablets. And we've got a couple of cans of stew to cook, chowder, beans, and then we've got our raw meat. Now I'm not sure how long this meat will, you know, some games it decays over time. I don't know if they're going to do that or not, but you can see I've got a crap ton of stew. I'm good to run around here. And you saw me pick this coil of wire up, and of course you want to break into that. Now, I'll hit the escape. Now on the right side, I don't know if you'll be able to see it because, well, this is YouTube, but it says everything that's taken out and then what you get for it. So removed can of stew, got can of stew, cooked stew, right? And now, if you watch the little doohickey down in your left-hand corner, which is the red in the center, which is you, that is your health as you get whacked on. Left is food, right is water, so we'll eat. And we shall drink. And there you go, and we're geared up. So, from the thing we got from that coil of water, we got metal and plastic. Okay, so we've got our empty can, of course. We want to break that in because that'll go back into the metal. And basically, as you're going, you know, and as you build things, you can make yourself self-sufficient so you don't have to run after food and water all the time. That's why if you're going to build a base, build it. And you can see in the map here, all of these little pink things are where people have been building bases. And there's a lot more than that. Some people, I think it's if you put a flag down, you can, you make your little base. You have to put your flag down. So anyways, so let's move on to base building. But first I want to show you the binoculars. There are 2 different types. There's Falconer and Prism, and the Falconers actually are better. You can't zoom or anything with it. You can only right click to pull it in, but it is nice. Anyways, okay, so you can see I got a couple of concrete barriers here. There's my flag. I got another big old metal barrier here. And over here, I've partially constructed one, and we'll do that in a second. I'll show you guys. But first, this is the build menu, all right? So we've got our foundation. You pick a flag. You can only flag 3 areas at a time. So our foundation, which is what we build on here, and that's the first thing you're going to want to build. And then we've got structures, and we've got all these various structures we could put in if we wanted. Your Q and E rotates things, and then W, S, and D moves you. But, you know, if I wanted, I could put this here or whatever. And left click will place it. If it's green, right click gets rid of it. We can put another staircase up here if we want. We can put a big thing, you know, all kinds of various things. Now that is fortified strong box. We're going to put right there. Whoop. Dang it. I actually need to make one of these. So I'm going to put that there. And we'll get to that in a second. Anyways, as you can see, we've got all these various things. Even a, looks like a water tower. Walls and gates. Basically, it's all walls right now. I'm sure they'll have gates come in. And then we've got barricades, which are the foundation, or the, you saw the 2 cement ones. There's spikes, a bunch of cement, things like that. And you can place them any way that you want. It's up to you on how you want to build it. Now you can, if you want, remove them. Let's go over here first, and then I'll explain those sandbags in a second. But anyways, I've already partially built this, right? So you just add what you need by taking and moving the little slider over how much you want. So you've already completed part of it, and you hit build, ba-bom, there we go. And then over here, you can see, takes 2, 5, 5, and 2. But I'm curious as to what this thing takes. Oh, wow. 35 parts. That's going to take forever. Parts are a major pain. Wood's easy. Metal's not too hard. Plastic's pretty easy. And so is glass. Okay, so give me an idea where I want to go next. What I want to do next. Alright, so we'll build this one real easy like. Now, they've been talking in the forums about making the lockboxes here indestructible in PvE, because people from the PvP side are coming over and they're raiding bases in the PvE and destroying people's stuff and, you know, being a bunch of jackasses in general. And, you know, that's not what the game is. If you want to play PvP, play PvP. You know, do all that kind of crazy stuff over there. Don't come over to the PvE side. This is for people that actually want to, you know, enjoy the game. We don't want to be, you know, we want to make friends. We want to have a good time. We don't want a bunch of people coming at us. Anyways, I'm not going to get on my high stone about that, or my soapbox. Anyways, see we got right here, because I am going to probably put another staircase here. Anyways, see this little thing right here. Now, once you place something, you can't remove it. You do keep that in mind. Once it's built, it's built. So, I mean, you might be able to break it down eventually by ruining some stuff, you know, by ruining your weapons, but it doesn't show durability or anything else like in some of the other games out there. Anyways, so this thing right here, real easy. We go back to our crafting menu, and you can see we've got barbed wire, blocked wall, sandbag, which is what I have sitting there. And it's the same thing. You've got your components down here. You just craft it. And all of these, of course, you have to find the blueprints for first, because they're all locked out. And you can see as we're going through here, I've got a good portion of them. Found a cowboy hat, made a cowboy hat. Crude harvesting axe. You'll find these everywhere, and they can be used to harvest stone and wood from trees and rocks. But they need to tweak it, because you get 1 for standing there the whole time holding and wailing on it. Yeah, not working. And you can see here as I start to find some of the various blueprints. We got a frag bomb, scissor shank, spike trap. This is the thing I've used the most. And dang it, I am out of parts. Anyways, spiked baseball bat, which works real well. And then of course, you know, we've got titanium, armor, bullets. Guns will go in here if you find the plans for them. And there's that activated charcoal, which can be used a small amount of poisoning and stomach aches. So poisoning and stomach aches come from drinking bad water. I don't know if they're going to do that with the food yet, but so far I've only seen it with the water. And then homebrew bandage, easy thing to make. I suggest you make a lot of them. If you've got a lot of cloth and chemicals in your inventory, it'll help balance your weight, which is what I've been doing. And then for some reason they have a poison pill. Why you'd want to kill yourself, I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe it's something left over from Infestation. I don't know. They also have a customized menu. So this is where the pay to play comes in. So far you can't buy weapons or anything else. It's all just skins. We can see we got all of our characters here. Various hairstyles. And I'm sure they'll keep adding to this. And boom! We've got all kinds of, and you get this little red scarf. You just click it and you get it. You can see here. So 40,000 in-game currency. I've probably killed a couple of thousand zombies, and that's how much money I've gotten. 788 bucks. So you can imagine how long it would take to buy just one of these. They need to fix that. Now, when it comes to The GC, that is paying to get in-game credit. As you can see here, use CGC. And it didn't work. Good, because I don't want to use any money. Or GD, which is game denominations, I would assume. I don't know. But anyways, you have to go and you have to buy that, right? You can check out, see the way you're going to look. And I don't even think they have anything in the... yeah, they don't have no costumes or feet in yet. So, here's a quick look at the options menu. You can see I'm running it on medium because, again, if you guys have been looking up in the right-hand corner as I've been running around, you see the frame rate fluctuates wildly. It'll go from 80 frames down to 20 to 25 frames. So, field of view, brightness, you can kind of turn that up to be able to see it nice, but, you know, anti-aliasing, SSAO, VSync, all of that, of course. If you have an NVIDIA card, I run with AMD. Anyways, DirectX 9, DirectX 11, full screen, windowed mode, audio, of course, controls. So far, haven't been able to get the things to change because I don't like number lock for my auto run. Select the key you would like to bind. I'd rather have that key. And it didn't work. Oh well. And then languages, we've got English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and Russian. And yes, I have been seeing people. I had some ammo, saw a dude shooting zombies, walked up, said, "Here you go, dude." He looks at me and goes, "I am Russian." And that was it. It's pretty funny. I thought so. And that was all he said. But yeah, you can see on the left side of the screen we've got global, proxy, which is when anyone's close enough to you. Of course, you can VoIP. It's the T key. You can talk to people. Clans, group, you know. So they've got the basics set up here to really build a fun game. You know, again, early alpha. They have the developers have control. Now, I got an impression from reading everything that I have that OP Productions gave them ultimatums and they were really in control of the IP versus the developers. Now it's not that way. It says Romero's Aftermath, and if you guys click the link down in the description, I'll put one down there or take you right to their website. It says how will you survive, or willyousurvive.com. You can see that also up in the left hand corner. So there you go, folks. There is an in generals on how to do this. Like I said, I think the game, you know, has got a lot of potential. As it stands right now, as of 4/27/2015, you might be able to get on for free. Again, I don't know what they're doing with Steam and Infestation and this. I don't know if Steam's going to let these guys go back on Steam with it, or if they're going to do it private fundedly, or what. But if you want to see how this game is played and how fun it is and things like that, I will be streaming this. So you guys also go down on the link in the description below. Go down a little ways, a little bit further down towards the bottom. You'll see there is a Twitch channel. That's my Twitch channel, and I will be streaming this. I'll put it into my rotation. On my channel, I try to do all kinds of different indie games. So please help me out as always. Follow there. Please like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff here. Any help that I can get from you guys, the better. If you know friends that want to check this game out, go ahead. Please share this video. Again, I am not perfect by any means, but I do try to do my best and show you guys as much as I possibly can. So as always, I'd like to thank you for watching and your continued support. In the last year, we've gone from 40 subs to 600, over 600 subs, and we will continue to rock on. I'm the Rev, and I'll see you next time if the gods don't get me first. Or zombies that suspiciously act like my wife.